Wirir Panim. My name is Darius and this is the world that was. Today I'll be making another Etruscan dish, one that's preserved through Roman cuisine through to modernity. The simple Testaroli, which is a rudimentary ancestor to the pasta that we know and love today, although this doesn't use egg when making it. In any case, let's now take a look at the world that was. To begin with, we need to make our Testaroli batter. To do this, toss a half a cup of plain white flour into a bowl, along with some wholemeal flour. This will give us a bran content similar to what would have been available to people in antiquity. Mix in an equal amount of water in order to form this into a very thin slurry. Testaroli seems to have evolved from leftover grain porridge that was left out to dry. When the batter is ready, pour a ladleful onto a pan that's been oiled with olive oil. Spread this all into a very thin layer by tilting the pan around, sort of like a crepe. Cook the thin layer of batter for a minute or two over high heat, or until the edges start to firm up slightly, but be sure not to cook this all the way through. Flip this over so you can let the other side cook away for another minute or two. When it's done, you can of course eat this as is. Serve this up warm with a dollop of pesto on top. That ideally you would have made following my earlier recipe. This serving, technically speaking, wouldn't be Testaroli as we know it, but more so like a Roman placenta, which is a dish prepared in the same way. It's very likely that the Roman iteration of this evolved from the assimilation of Etruscan cuisine into that of the Romans. For a more modern Testaroli, place your dough discs onto a cutting board and dissect them with a knife. Score them a few times with a sharp knife before cutting them again at an angle, so you'll wind up with a bunch of very thin dough diamonds. Toss your dough diamonds into a pot of boiling water and let them cook away for a few minutes. Since this is going to be a very fresh pasta, it won't take too long to cook. Drain them using a colander or a slotted spoon, place them into a bowl and serve up warm with a large dollop of pesto. The finished dish is very delicious and tender, and is a really quick and simple thing to make. It's also extraordinarily filling. Given that it seems to have originated as an accidental recipe, based on modern scholarship and interpretations anyway, it definitely proved to be a staple of Etruscan cuisine. Something that can be made using only a few ingredients, which is also very filling, would have been a staple in the diets of many civilizations in the ancient world. With its adoption and translation into Roman cuisine, this dish has undergone numerous other developments, with several Latin accounts recording thin discs of fried dough throughout the centuries, although often paired with fruits and nuts. In any case, I hope you all enjoyed this look at the world that was. If you liked what you saw, please consider leaving a like on this video, or possibly even subscribing to my channel for some more ancient recipes.